This is a tutorial on how to create your visual for the English 102 final oral presentation. When you create your oral presentation, you are going to take the content from your persuasive research report and adapt it into a 5 to 7 minute speech to present to your classmates and to your instructor. Along with videoing your speech, you will also need to prepare a visual that would be viewed along with your speech. Because we are in an online course and not in a face-to-face version, you will of course have two separate pieces to this project because you will have to videotape your actual speech and then you will upload the link to your visual. So this tutorial is talking about your visual. There are several presentation software options for you. The most commonly used is PowerPoint. So if you have access to PowerPoint, what you would want to do is choose a template. Don't go to a blank presentation. Instead, you're going to want to pick an attractive template that you can simply use to insert your information rather than starting from scratch. So you can look around and perhaps you like this one and you can create it. And then you'll see places for you to simply replace your text. So if the title of your speech is Flexible Work Arrangements, you can put that title, you can put your name, and you can put the class. And then you can go up to Insert, from the home, go to New Slide, and choose a slide that would best feature what you want to do. Usually you're going to want title and content. And again, you could go to the next part of your speech. For your visual, please use a minimum amount of text. You do not want to write paragraphs or complete sentences. You just want talking points, and you want to also include pictures, graphs, or other visuals that would enhance what you are saying in your speech. So if the first point of your speech is that flexible work arrangements will attract employees, then perhaps you can put your bullet points here. It attracts millennials, parents, those caring for the elderly. It helps compete with other businesses. And so you've got those basic points. Just talking points for your text, but you do want to include more than just text on your slide. So you may want to go up and insert images. You can look at something on Google Images, for example, or some other site that would augment what you're going to do. I'm going to look where I have saved some pictures. And let's see, let's see if I can find this one. This was the one. So here's a picture of some employees, a diverse group of employees, and so I'm going to put that on my slide. If you use an image from the internet, you do need to give credit for it. If it is a copyrighted image, you would have to get permission if you were going to publish this or make this a public visual. But since it's within an educational setting, you probably don't need to do that. But you definitely do need to put the web address of where you got that image in very small font underneath the image. And to find that, let me just go where I have my Prezi. I've already got that information. So here is that information. Oops. Let's do the edit. I can grab it. There we go. I'm going to copy that, go back to my PowerPoint, and I'm going to paste that here. I'm going to make this font, see if I get the right one here. I'm going to make this font as small as I can possibly make it. And I'll move this box so that it's here underneath the image. Move this around a little bit. So you can play around a little bit. It doesn't need to be a legible font, but you do have that documentation there. So again, you want to have slides that will go along with your oral presentation. You can put key points, you can put talking points. Please do not write out long paragraphs or long sentences. Please use some attractive images to go along and augment what you're saying. And please document what you are, where you got that information. So that's PowerPoint. If you don't have PowerPoint, which is an expensive program, you can use other options. One of them, as I was just showing you in a way, is Prezi. So you can go to Prezi.com. It is a free program if you get the basic program. And again, let me see if I can go back. If you go to Prezi, you can choose a new presentation. You also can look for templates. So you would look for, I think maybe by clicking this, I might get a blank one. No, there's some templates that you can use. You definitely want to use a template. I have created one already, so I'm going to pull that up. And I'm not going to go into detail about how to create a Prezi. It's a similar kind of thing. I'll just show you that if you present your Prezi, it's just a different way of looking at slides, and it kind of zooms in and out. So here is my first point, giving the title and my name. Then when I go to the next point, it will zoom in to that point. You can see the brief text, images, documentation. Next point, brief text, images. Didn't document that one, need to do that. Another point, picture, documentation, etc. for each one of them, going on to my conclusion. So Prezi is another option if you're interested in that. And then another option that is available to all Delaware Tech students is Google Slides. If you go into my DTCC, click on Resources, you will see a section there that says Google Drive. And with your college email address, you have access to all of the Google products. So you simply would click New, and you would choose Google Slides. This is similar to a PowerPoint. You can see that you click and put your text in there. Again, don't just use a white, plain presentation. Scroll around and see the different templates that are available in Google Slides and try to pick something that you think looks attractive, whatever that might be. Okay, the PowerPoint would need to be saved and uploaded to your final submission folder for the oral presentation, or if you're using a cloud-based presentation such as Prezi or Google Slides, you would need to copy the link, the URL, and paste that in your submission folder so that everybody can access that and look at your visual. Hopefully that will help you as you prepare for your oral presentation.